Ranking the best playoff cards in Madden 24. And we are back here with the final release of the playoff promo. We got a little bit of like a smaller drop today. This feels more like team of the week than like a playoff drop, but wanted to still go over it. In total today, we got 10 cards and we're getting it started out right here with the slightly lower overalls. We got the 91s. Mitch Wishnowsky, probably didn't say that right, but a punter for the 49ers. I feel like recently, man, we've got so many punters, kickers, fullbacks, linemen. Like it's honestly been kind of crazy, but we're going to use Mud.gg right here to just see how good he is. Really with punter, the big thing is kick power, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go punter sort by kick power, and he has the second highest kick power in the game right behind 94 Bradley Pinion. So what that means to me is he's the second best punter. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in this great tier. A lot of people that run the playoff team are just gonna run this card. You don't really punt a lot anyway, so it really doesn't matter. After that, we got Patrick Ricard right here. So Patrick Ricard is interesting because he's like a true fullback, you know? You're not really gonna pay attention to 88 speed. It's like the impact blocking, lead block, run block, being 6'3", 305 at fullback. So this is an interesting card. I think he doesn't fit the majority of people's schemes out there, like I-form running, goal line too, like a lot of that he does fit. But again, like majority of people out there, not gonna fit like your shotgun scheme or whatever. And again, you might have like some shotgun scheme or something that's like crazy, but I'm gonna go ahead and put him good or like mid. Some schemes he might be the best in the game. He might. It just really depends how you use him. Like he's just a tough card. Like I said, like some people are gonna love this card. Other people just really won't have a use for him. It might just be for the majority of people, just a card that takes up the playoff cam, right? And now after that, we do have Jawan Taylor right here. So Jawan Taylor, 90 pass block finesse, 91 pass block power, 88 run block. Overall, not really too bad. Like it's not really that bad, to be honest with you. Not really like trash at all. I think that's pretty solid. I think that's more than usable at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the good tier. He's not really like great for me, right? But I am gonna go ahead and put him good. And now for the final 91 right here, can't say the first name. We do got Melifonwu right here. I remember his brother Obi. Now this is a card. This is interesting. Okay, and say Madden 23 would be like damn near S tier because I think his value is as a user. The thing is, right, I think I might make like a user list here soon, update that, but in my opinion, there's not really a good reason to user safeties anymore. There really isn't, especially since linebackers get 0 AP lurk artists. It's some of the best AP value in the game, and that's his role. Like I said, I don't think he's an over-the-top safety. May get deep end zone KO for 2 AP, but again, we just have so many cards that are relatively cheap right now that get it for 1 AP. I don't think the 6'3" makes up for that. And he has 93 speed, 91 man, 90 zone coverage, 93 acceleration. He's an interesting card. Like I think he is a good card from a stats standpoint. I don't know where he plays and why he plays for specific people. And now right after that, we do get Kevin Zeitler right here. So Kevin Zeitler, we're going to look at him from a stats standpoint. Also get some discount abilities. I think the big one to me was post up. However, it's tough to run AP on your offensive line. I think if you are going to run post up though, I just run it on the center. So you could play this card out of position. That's not like a bad thing to do. He's 6'4", 339, has 94 pass block finesse, 94 pass block power, 94 run block, 94s across the board, right? So what we're going to do right here is we're going to look at right guard, and really like the number one right guard was Larry Allen. And let's see, does he beat Larry Allen? So he has 94 run block. That's a +1. He has 94 pass block finesse. That's a +3 and equal pass block power. So in my opinion, he is now the new best right guard in the game. He beats Larry Allen from a stat standpoint. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put him best at position. And now right after that, we do got Harrison Butker. So Harrison Butker, 95 kick power on him, right? And he does have 91 kick accuracy. He gets to save, like we are comparing him this time to Gary Anderson. So if we just go to kicker, look at Gary Anderson right here, they both have the same kick power and they have both the same kick accuracy too. So they're basically the same card, just like reskin. And I guess, I mean, Harrison Butker is 6'4". I don't know if that actually makes a difference with kickers. I don't know. Imagine like the taller kickers kick farther or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. So Harrison Butker tied for best at position. Like him and Gary Anderson are literally the same exact card. Also, Harrison Butker, of course, going to fit that playoff theme team. So you have Gary Anderson, just move on to Harrison Butker. I don't think he's going to be, I think he's also going to be cheaper than Gary Anderson. Right now it says he's going for around 500K. And now right after that, we do get Derek Barnes. What I'm curious about, okay? So Derek Barnes, he does get that lurk artist ability for 0 AP. Obviously 94 speed, 94 block shed, 90 acceleration, 80 zone coverage is a little bit low. However, I've talked about this with other cards too, kind of like Ray Lewis. I mean, Ray Lewis did have his zone coverage though. So if we look up Derek Barnes' previous card, right? A lot of times we can see like his old card right here. Does he have decent pass rush? Like he has 62 power moves at a 74 overall. That's around like 12 lower. So he should probably have around 82 power moves, somewhere around there, and like 70 something finesse moves. So this is a card that could potentially rush the passer for you and then can also drop into his zone. So that could be his role, but I don't even think he's the best at doing that. Like this card is like in my opinion. Like, he's okay. This is what I have to do, I think. This is going to be weird because a 91 punter that I think is second best at his position is over Derek Barnes. But just kind of based on where they rank throughout their positions for me, I mean, he's a good 0 AP lurk artist guy, but I just think there's so many better people that are better for his role as well. And right after that, we do get George Kittle. So George Kittle has 94 speed, 96 catching, 91 medium route running, 90 short, 6'4", 250. Does not get that quick juke animation. He has 84 run block though, and that's really what the thing about George Kittle, right? Like, he has good speed, good run block, and he does get tight end apprentice for 1 AP. My thing about this card is, right, it's kind of what I just said about Barnes, but I do think he's a better card than Barnes where he would rank for tight end compared to Barnes for linebacker. George Kittle, I just don't know why you would specifically run him. There's cards with better run block. I mean, the balance, I guess the balance, he's better than Dalton Schultz. I'm still saying he's a great card. Like I said, I think he's in this great tier for sure. I just do not think he's the best tight end in the game. And now right after that, we get LTD Dre Greenlaw. So the LTDs, of course, they get that 0 AP ability in their tier 1, and they also get some unstoppable X factor. So Dre Greenlaw gets unstoppable enforcer, unstoppable medium route KO. I'm gonna be honest with the pieces we have on defense, I just don't think, or like the X factors on defense, I should say, like the unstoppable forces and stuff. I don't think you should run any of these. Tier 1 discounted Stonewall for 0 AP. If you remember, like day 1 of Ultimate Team, Stonewall was actually a pretty like okay ability. It like lights up on everything, and pretty much just means a lot of times you're not gonna get tackle battles with him, which I think is cool. I think that's a good 0 AP ability. I don't mind that at all. And also gets that lurk artist for 0. Also, what you could do as well is you could run lurk artist for 1, flat zone for 1, or like lurk artist for 1, mid zone for 1. I think there's a lot of like possibilities, and because of those coverage possibilities, I think he's gonna rank really, really high for me. Also has 95 speed. The man coverage is a little bit lower with 78, 94 zone as well. He is an interesting card, man. He really is. And like we did with Derek Barnes, I'm gonna look at Dre Greenlaw's previous card because I just want to see, can he go ahead and rush the passer as well? Had a 91, so this would be a good one. He's not a pass rusher at all. So for me, man, this Dre Greenlaw, I don't know if I can say he's the best, maybe the best user middle linebacker for sure. If you want to argue that, I can see that. I don't know if he's the best at his position, man. That is tough. Because also, if we look at right outside linebacker, right, I think Keith Bullock, he's more of a pass rusher for me, so he's like different. Is he the best right outside linebacker coverage guy? Yeah, actually, yeah, he's the best coverage right outside linebacker. So yeah, and again, why I say that is Keith Bullock to me is a pass rusher. I still think you can use him and stuff, but he is a pass rusher. Don't let his coverage stats fool you, man. That dual threat ability for 0 is basically unstoppable force. If you're not rushing the passer with him, I think you are using him slightly wrong. But yeah, Dre Greenlaw gonna be best in position for me. And now finally right here, final card of the video, we got Travis Kelce. Got a Travis Kelce upgrade. So his X factors, he gets unstoppable third down threat and unstoppable route tech. I like the unstoppable route tech, pretty nice. Tier 1 discount, comeback for 0 though. I mean, it makes it easier to get like route tech or third down threat, but really, custom ability bucket though, this is where I don't want to say he changes the game, but kind of changes the game. Tight end apprentice for 0 AP. This actually affects the quarterback rankings. And I know you might be like, how in the hell does it affect quarterbacks? So in my opinion, I thought CJ Stroud and Josh Allen are my 2 best quarterbacks. But now that we're getting 0 AP apprentices, Travis Kelce, Puka, probably going to get a 0 AP slot apprentice receiver very soon. It makes William Perry still probably the best quarterback in the game. And it is like, if you can afford all those cards are pretty expensive. But Kelce as well, from a stat standpoint, has 95 speed, 93 medium route running, 90 short, 94 catching. Obviously not a run blocker. And again, doesn't get that quick juke animation. But I do think Kelce gets some really good animations as well. You see, he uses base elite card a lot. And like I said, man, the big thing is tight end apprentice for 0 AP. So for me, man, it's not even a question. Kelce, I think, is probably the best card from this drop. And I do think he is, I don't want to say he's game changing, but kind of a little bit game changing because of the fact that makes William Perry, again, the best quarterback in the game, in my opinion. Or also as well, it makes Andrew Luck better as well, because again, you're trying to stack as many apprentices as you can with those guys. And with Travis Kelce, guess what you can do? Stack those apprentices. So I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Also, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Did we like the final release of playoffs? I'm gonna be honest, man, it's like back-to-back days of disappointment in my opinion. I know we had got a lot of cards best of position. Damn, man, like guards, kickers, and I felt like we just didn't get a lot of champions this drop. I would like to see 2 champions per team. I think the people that run the theme teams in the playoffs would kind of agree, because this playoff theme team as a whole is kind of just overtaking everything. I don't know, man. Maybe the promo theme teams ruin it. I don't know, man. But that's my thoughts. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, if you guys want to see me use some of these cards live, we'll be streaming today using some of these cards. Probably gonna pick up Travis Kelce or George Kittle just to give him a little tryout, make a gameplay video on. If you guys do want to see that, make sure to hit the noti bell on YouTube to get notified when I am live over here, or also when I post videos. Or check the links in the description. Hit that Twitch with the follow. And multi-stream on both YouTube and Twitch. Would love to see you on some streams, man. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here, because this was last week's playoff ranking.